Hey, you're watching the ABS show. It is us, the hosts of the ABS show, with our guests, co-host, filling in for Miss Yazzie. Yes, before we get into today's segment, please subscribe to the page and also follow us on the ABS show on Instagram. I am super excited, and I really wanted you to be back for the countdown show. So this is going to be your very first countdown.
I'm here and I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah. So, and if you've been watching the ABS show, you know we do countdowns here. And today we are counting down top 10 crazy/exciting things that has happened already in 2018.
Mm-hmm. It's been a crazy year.
It's been and it just started, right?
Yes.
I feel like it just started. I feel like it just started. But you know, we have to do the countdown because it has been crazy, so let's begin. Right. This countdown, they are not in any particular order. We are just counting down top 10, all right? So number 1 on the list will be Black Panther.
I mean, what 2018 without Black Panther?
Yes, so Black who watched it? Did you watch it? Wait,
what?
Black card.
Oh yes, no.
Father, forgive him, for he knows not what he's doing.
So Black Panther is still breaking records, all kinds of records all over the world, and I feel like we need to talk about it because it has been such a big craze in the community, and a lot of Black people feel like this movie is for them. It has, because other people have their movies as well. They have
superhero
movies,
Batman, Spider-Man, Captain America.
Yes,
all of them. But now we have Black Panther,
and it featured most of them are African Americans, and it got a lot of it shined a lot of light on African culture as well. So, what do you guys think about this craze? Does it deserve to be on the list of crazy things? Okay,
excuse me.
Absolutely.
As of last week, I think Black Panther, like, uprooted Titanic.
Oh, it has?
As the 3rd largest grossing movie of all
time.
Yes.
A whole Titanic.
Titanium.
Everyone needs to learn from this because they're always saying, well, the excuse has typically been, oh, we don't do for, certain communities because it won't make money. If you give us representation, we will spend our money.
We will go and see it.
We'll see it.
That's it.
So definitely. So that was number 1. So let me make that correction again. So we are counting down top 10 crazy or exciting things that have already happened in 2018, and that was number 1. So we're going to move on to number 2 on the list.
I got you on number 2. I think this was crazy and exciting. So according to a special interview by Tiffany Haddish, she gave us some tea that some actress bit Beyonce's face.
Oh, we all heard that. It was everywhere. So what happened?
So apparently, Tiffany Haddish said she was, they were in some party somewhere, and some actress, that now, this is what the crazy part is, the actress has remained undisclosed. Nobody knows who, the people that know who she is, they're not letting the secret go.
So somebody actually beat Beyonce?
Yeah, and Tiffany Haddish wanted to beat her up. You know how Tiffany Haddish is. She was like, ooh, and of course she was like, oh, Beyonce went to tell Jay, and Tiffany Haddish, she was ready to go in, and Beyonce was like, no, that she's not usually like that, but she's on drugs.
She's
so
on
just,
drugs, yes.
Just leave her alone. So I don't know how it got started, but many people, you know how social media is, everybody was doing their investigation, and they came about that the last party that they know of, the actress that took a picture of Beyonce was Sana Lathan. So a lot of people thought it was her, and she had to come out. She's like, oh my goodness, it's not me. Please don't come for me. And then Chrissy Teigen, of course, you know how Chrissy Teigen was. She was jumping in. She was like, who is it? And of course, she must have found out off social media. She's like, oh, I know who it is, but I can't tell because I love them both.
I mean, but the mystery is still out there because we still don't know who bit Beyonce. Now I want to know, and I think we are going to go into 2019 without knowing because the way Beyonce runs that empire,
I mean,
like her music said, you have to sign a non-disclosure to party with her.
True.
So I don't think we'll ever know, but it will be. We still don't know even what happened in that elevator.
I mean, she already let us know with Lemonade, isn't it? Obvious.
But why?
Low-key. She'll never confirm.
She would never confirm.
Yes. But I kind of want Tiffany. I love Tiffany so much. I want her to stop gossiping like this.
Stop talking.
You're
Stop
talking too much to too many people. You know, it's not a good look for you. You're not going to get invited places.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
All right, so that was number 2. Jeez, we just started. All right, so we're going to go on to number 3, and T-Mani.
Yes, we're bringing it back home to Africa, Nigeria. There's this boy, I feel he's very interesting, and we should shed a light on him. His name is Samuel A. Perry, a.k.a. Broda Shaggy.
Is this crazy or exciting?
It's exciting.
Exciting, okay.
It's crazy at the same time. Because when he came out, people thought he was some hoodlum, some street boy, some crazy boy doing funny things on Instagram. But actually, he's a graduate from theater art in Lagos State University.
What did he do?
He does comedy skits.
Okay.
There is a girl called Auntie Shaggy, and this Broda Shaggy has over 1,000 jobs. He's a mechanic, he's a tailor, he's a seamstress, he's everything. So what he does is, he's doing his job, he could be welding, and then she comes and she asks him crazy questions like, Broda Shaggy, if you have 100 million naira, what will you do with it? And he'll be like, show you the wine meaning. It's a question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, what will you do with it? But he takes it so serious, like, first of all, I will buy America, I will buy Nigeria, like, really? So let's watch the video and just get a picture of what he's saying.
Tell me what you want from me now. I know that you like what you see now.
Broda Shaggy.
Shaggy, how are you?
I'm fine.
Any question of eating?
Yes, so
Eat.
if you get to an eatery and they say a plate of rice and chicken is 8,500 naira, what would you do?
8-5. Limau, laughing my ass now.
Huh?
Even the food where Jesus and the disciples shop for last day of his supper, you know this 250 naira. Hey! Which canteen be that?
It's a restaurant, not a canteen.
What's a restaurant? What is the characteristic of a restaurant? Is it not that they shop food here? They have a body, they have roundabout, they have pomo, and they have it. Oh yeah. So what do you call it up? How much is a bag of rice? Bag of rice, you say even next year election, I could get like 15 bags of rice.
Don't say that to your mouth again.
Lie, no ask me that nonsense question again, because when you both say what? To be forward is to be forehand. What's you? Alright, give out to 50, maybe go buy rice and wait.
Broda Shaggy.
So this is second.
But my heart feel close to you. I'm in love with you.
Broda Shaggy.
Shaggy, how are you?
I'm fine.
Any question of you?
Who's your woman crush Wednesday?
Is a copy.
You can't hang with me.
What about with your jumbo and Niedo?
In Edoko, in Shagamu. You know, Baniko, that goes to the daughter wedding. You know, some people wait for the table. If they shake that table, that's when they go put Nigeria for OLS. Blood of Nebuchadnezzar.
Weeks ago, you said you will slap DJ Copy and Asidi will scratch.
I don't say I'm. Hold on, back. Hold on, I know, as I am like this, it's only DJ Copy that I have the eyes for. Oh, yeah. As I am a singular, I am a celebrity. But you want to make I end up like Dele? Dele wait out, say, the big gate go call me. When you know she, you know, see big gate. Only bill where we see now, believe where they repair gate. With this full part of a mind, or you must say what? DJ Copy is a group that in whom I am aware peace. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Shut up, my friend.
Broda Shaggy. All right, so tell us who Broda Shaggy is and what the craze is about.
So Broda Shaggy is a graduate from theater arts in University of Lagos. And he's an engineer. No, okay, he actually studied theater arts, but people fell in love with him after he came out with these skits. And it's just something he thought about. According to him, he thought about it and he came out with these skits and started doing it with that girl called Auntie Shaggy. And when he started it, he had like 10,000 followers on Instagram. He actually started it around January. And in 4 months, he has moved up to 214,000 followers on social media.
Yeah.
So I felt it's something that is exciting and it's crazy and funny at the same time, because people had the impression that he was some street boy or hoodlum out there in the gutters just trying to make people laugh. People started discovering that he's educated, he's actually intelligent and everything, and wow.
I still can't believe it's the same person
He's the
in the
new
video
sensation.
Yes.
and in this picture, which is awesome. All right, so great. Oh, so we're going to move on to the next, and Bridget.
Yes. yes. I feel like mine is crazy, exciting, but also sexy, spicy.
Everything about.
Everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, what would 2018 be without Safaree and his nudes?
It will.
So number 4 on the list is Safaree's naked pictures.
Yes.
Okay.
So you said
Yes.
what would 2018 be without Safaree and his news? You need Jesus.
Did you see
Man,
it?
Oh, God.
He broke the internet.
Listen, yes, he did.
Shattered it.
Wait, what's
Yes,
the big
he did.
deal? Is it not news?
Okay.
It was a big
It was
deal.
a big deal. Listen, 2018, I mean, we've had a lot of rough news. So to have a little, something,
What do you mean rough news?
I mean,
Like small ones.
Did you see
rough
it?
news, I did see it. Of
Okay.
course. Okay, see
And what
that.
was so crazy about it?
Well,
It was big enough to break the internet.
yes, let's
Okay.
say that. It also takes a right or a left turn.
I think you have that news stored on your phone.
No,
Every morning
never,
when you
never,
wake
never,
up, you're like,
please.
oh my God,
no,
Safaree,
none
baby.
of that. But I think it was trending for quite a while.
True.
And a lot of people made the joke that Nicki and Safaree were together for so long, and why? Because he's kind of like. He's really boisterous. He does a lot. He's not really humble. He's kind of corny, honestly. It's like a corny cute.
Kind of.
But they were like, it must be that. It must be
is
that.
He knows what he got.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was really, really crazy because everybody was talking about it. All the blogs were posting it.
Yes.
So it definitely deserves to be on this list. And we're going to move on to number 5. Definitely deserves to be on this list was Kylie Jenner's pregnancy and also her giving birth. I felt like this was exciting for her and more of crazy for us because we didn't see this coming,
Yeah.
right? Because her whole pregnancy was such a secret. She didn't deny it. She didn't confirm it. She was still out there doing photo shoots and still walking around, and we had no idea.
Did we not?
Kylie Jenner did a
we
Beyonce on us.
No,
I mean, we knew, but it's
We're
like,
not
were we
sure.
100%
I
though?
was 100% sure. I really was. Because come on, somebody that was taking pictures every single day,
And just stop.
She was taking
Just
selfies.
suddenly.
Like there was no day we didn't see her booty.
But we can say
All
the same
of
thing
us
about
sudden.
Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj is not pregnant because Nicki Minaj just went away from social media
For a while.
Nicki
for a
Minaj-
long time.
Nicki
Since
Minaj
December.
has a job.
Since last December.
Nicki Minaj has a job.
Excuse me, she has a job as well.
Nicki
What's the
Minaj
job?
has a job. She makes music, okay? Nicki Minaj is in the studio making her music.
She has a
Or recovering
whole
from
empire.
surgery,
What are you
okay?
talking about? Kylie Jenner?
I think it broke the internet. I think it was crazy.
Yeah, it was
To me, I
crazy.
think it was
It
crazy.
was,
Even
yeah.
though we knew to an extent, but we were not so sure.
Yes.
And
Yes.
her even having the baby that date, like nobody even expected her
Yes.
to even be in labor already. Like 9 months.
Yes.
So
As
fast.
and
Right.
that means we didn't hear the gist on time.
And when she announced it, she didn't just write.
video, the
She brought out a
montage.
whole video, a
really
whole
nice.
emotional, touching video, and I think that was very exciting for her. Like you can see in this picture, she's all smiled, but we were still like, we cannot believe she pulled this out. All right, so that was number 5. We're gonna move on to number 6 on the list. What do we have?
So, you remember Mo Hits?
Oh.
Do you remember Mo
Yes,
Hits?
nah.
Well,
What's the cocoa?
of recent, we've been seeing the band back in the Nigerian music scene, and then we saw him join Don Jazzy and the Maven crew now. They're now called the Mavens.
Maven crew.
The band came on stage and joined them for a concert recently in Lagos, and then this year they announced that there's gonna be a Mo Hits reunion
tour.
concert.
Whoa, that would make people go nuts.
Yes,
Yes.
and we've always been complaining that there's no the band without Don Jazzy, and Mavens have been good, but there's just been some little spice missing, and we know that spice is the band. So I'm here for it, and I think this was like the craziest thing because there was beef.
Yes.
There was beef. That's why
was
they
real.
broke up. Yeah,
The
there
beef was real.
There was
didn't know
real
that.
beef. Yeah, there was beef. So to see them together again, I'm so touched. It makes me want to cry. I'm very happy that they've made up, and now they can talk about making music again. Now,
That's
So will you
exciting.
go for any of the concerts?
any.
Not worry. It's just a question.
Thank
She's
God
a
for
huge
all.
fan.
She's
But
for
it's just a
all.
question.
So
That question can get you knocked out.
Don't catch these hands. Stop.
Boy, just so you know.
Invite me, please.
Oh, they invited you?
No, she will.
Okay, just so you know, in case you want an open,
So that was very
open mic.
exciting for you, Abby.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Timani, number 7.
Otedola with the money. I'm seeing her with the love. Another billionaire, Nigerian-owned billionaire, Otedola, Femi Otedola, the father of DJ Copy, actually joined Instagram this year, finally. Because he had several, and people, normally when you're successful, people will open fake accounts. So he actually joined Instagram this year, and he posted saying, finally I decided to join Instagram so that I can put down all the fake accounts.
But why is that so surprising?
People went mad.
Oh.
In 24 hours, Baba's DM was full.
Oh, the girls came out.
The girls, the
girl-
beggars, you know how people
Some
are
of the
on social
men.
media.
They all came out.
Everybody trying their luck.
Everybody try. And
Yes.
the exciting thing about him is that since he has joined Instagram, he's swagging. In fact, the next picture, if you see the way he dressed, you think he's like 30 years or something.
Yes.
How
In
you
the
gonna
next
mistake
picture.
this man for
Oh,
30
next
years?
level.
Are you seeing the dressing?
It's very
Sweet,
nice but casual at the same
yes.
time with the
Why is the
sneakers.
shoulder hanging?
He recently also caught a lot of
Good.
he recently also caught a lot of flag about posting a video of him on the bus. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah.
We spoke about it a while ago on the ABS show. He has the ABS show. Dope. I think this is dope. It shows that I'm a billionaire. I got all that money, but I want to join the social media
Yes,
as well.
he's hip, he's cool,
Yes,
you know?
yes,
And
yes.
please,
So
social media beggars, leave all these people alone.
Yeah.
Once you just post something on social media, the next thing you see, please help me, my mother, I need
Oh,
this, I need
come
5,000
on.
for this, I need
He needs to
that, I need
deactivate his
that.
comment section.
I feel like if you check Beyonce's DMs, you still see Nigerians in there. Auntie, please.
Not auntie.
Just find it in your heart to help me, please.
I better leave Nigerians alone.
So
John.
him joining Instagram was very excited. Yes,
internet,
yes,
that
yes,
period,
yes.
right.
I wonder how DJ Copy feels about it.
She was like,
Because she's been on the
It must be
show.
kind of
welcome,
weird
Daddy.
seeing your dad
She
like
said,
post.
welcome, daddy, finally. She was excited.
Really?
Because I don't want my parents to add me on social
Yeah,
media.
no.
Ugh,
Let's
so
keep
I
that
will
distance.
I will block the blocker.
I wonder how they feel about it. All right,
Only
so
the WhatsApp messages I get from my dad, Jesus, I can't read all of
they
them.
send everything.
They send you
Everything.
a long
And then
article and
she
they expect you to read it.
I know. She said, I know you didn't read that. Duh. Sorry, man.
So that was definitely exciting. So we're gonna move on to number 8.
Yes,
Bridget, what do you have for us?
Well, I feel like I have a classic, something really exciting. The Obamas, auntie and uncle.
She said, nah, auntie and uncle. You know.
You know
They've
them?
adopted me.
You are
They've
related to
adopted
them?
me.
Are you
Hi,
serious?
you don't see the resemblance.
I'm
Paul.
taking your number
It's
after this
there.
episode.
So,
we can
so
talk.
what happened?
So essentially, their portraits, their White House portraits were revealed. And typically, the portrait thing is sort of like a humdrum, no one really cares. But this,
Wow.
it
blew up.
up.
Yes.
I think in part because it's so different in contrast to what typically is
Was expected.
of a portrait, but also because both of the artists are African American. Kahindi Wiley, am I pronouncing his name?
I'm
Kahindi
sure you are.
Wiley.
You passed,
Listen, he's actually of Nigerian descent. I think
Okay,
he's half
all right.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. And Amy Sherald. So shout out to that. It's a beautiful, beautiful
is.
images.
Do you know
Yeah.
that, I don't know, the last time I checked, they actually removed Michelle Obama's portrait because it was attracting so many people.
I did hear
It was
about
causing
that.
a lot
I
of
did hear
there
about
was
that, yes.
it was causing a lot of traffic, so they moved it to another place. And did you see the picture that went viral of the
of a
little
kid
child?
that was just
the
looking
little
at it.
Oh, I
this
didn't see
little
it.
girl just being amazed, and she was so mesmerized by the portrait that it went viral, and Michelle Obama also got to meet that
Meet with
little
the girl.
little
Yeah.
girl as well. This was crazy. This was exciting as well, and it's just amazing. I mean, Michelle Obama's portrait was just everything.
It's just
Yeah.
great to be part of this lifetime, to see it
time to be
happening.
alive.
Yes,
Yes.
history
Alright.
being made.
Go on, Obama.
Hey.
Wait, but do you guys feel they're still getting the nunu?
They probably are. They look happy.
Absolutely.
They are very happy. What are you trying to say?
I'm just
asking.
No, go
Nothing.
ask Trump that question. Odera, answer that question. Do you?
Duh, they're young,
Look at
viral,
Michelle.
black couple. What do you think is going on?
Young,
there?
wild, and free.
Yes.
They're not old at all.
At all. And just look at Michelle. Like, again, look at her. You
Classy.
can't.
Look at Obama.
Ain't
God
true.
forgive him, he's a married man.
True.
But come on, hey,
She
hey,
called him uncle. What do you call him? Zaddy. Zaddy.
Well, no, I'm very respectful of the marriage of institutions. So, would be Zaddy.
Would be.
Would be.
Institution of marriage.
Yeah, because he's married, so I can't love
So
after
tell Obama
him.
make you the twist English. Marriage of institution of marriage.
Yeah, I
Thank
respect
you.
it a lot.
All right, oh yeah, Odera, while they are on your case, what do we have for number 9 on the list?
So this was not just, this was downright crazy. Not exciting at all for the people involved. In January, for 38 minutes, Hawaii received an atomic bomb threat.
Wait, that happened this year?
that happened this year.
Oh.
Wow.
I heard a little about it.
A little. It was everywhere.
That-
But talk about
Even
it. What
if you're
happened?
asleep, you hear about it.
So it went off around 8:30 in the morning. This is what, you know how you get the Amber Alerts on your phone? This is what went off for the residents of Hawaii.
Wow.
That they were coming and they are like, this is something that they already know. They already know that Hawaii is always going to be the first place to be hit should an atomic bomb come from where it's coming.
From
For them to get
Korea
this,
or
yeah,
anywhere.
from Korea.
So what does it say? Can you read it for us?
Ballistic missile emergency alert. Ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill.
You see, right there,
This
then
is
I'm
not a
running.
drill.
If he says this is not a drill, I'm running for the hills and I'm not
But where
looking
will you
back.
run to?
But I'm running. I'm just
Actually-
running.
The whole Hawaii
and
running.
don't look back. But when this came out, there was a lot of. Yes, it was crazy. People were making videos, confessing their sins. People also made videos sending love to their loved ones, and like people really believed in it. It was really crazy.
For 38
CNN
minutes.
covered it. Everywhere was like all the blogs were covering it. All the news channel was covering it. So definitely deserves to be on the list for
38
crazy.
minutes before they were
Wow.
finally told that it was a false alarm.
They also
And
said-
they said that, so they said that they're trained to know about missiles because of where they are, right? So approximately, it's supposed to take approximately 20 minutes from when they get this warning for the missile to land. So can you imagine thinking
Only
you
20
only have
minutes.
20
21
minutes to find your way to where you're supposed to go and
So did they
take
send
shelter?
another emergency?
Yeah, they now
did
took
they send a
another.
text?
So they sent another warning and said it was just a false alarm. But trust Americans and their conspiracy theories. There were a lot of theories flying around. They said, "Oh, Trump mistakenly hit some button." There were people that said somebody hacked into the CIA and did it, and now they're saying it's a false alarm. They said that it was an internal testing, and then
Can you
yeah,
imagine?
there you go. That's the false alarm repeat. So they said that it was an internal testing, and it got published before they realized the mistake. But I can imagine, yeah.
I can imagine the fear, the
Yeah,
horror.
for 38
crazy.
minutes, it's
Yeah.
a long time to be like paralyzed in it, you
What
know?
happened
Just
now?
like, yes.
This was crazy. I'm just imagining what Charlie said. Like, imagine if actually people really confessed and somebody like me
People were confused.
just calling your friend and say, baby, can I be
People were
honest
calling
with
their
you?
pastors. So
Calling your pastors. I'm telling your friend that $10,000 you were looking for in
Na me stole
1995, Namiti found.
And then there's
there's
no
no
missile,
bomb.
and then you gotta deal with it.
I was just joking. Me too, false alarm.
Oh, Bob.
So last but not the least, Timani, what do you have for us for number 10?
Number 10 is our very own Blac Chyna and her babysitting boyfriend.
Here we go. Here we go.
So recently she revealed her babysitting boyfriend, who is just 19, while she's like 28, 29, to the internet, and it went viral. Everybody wanted to know who this boy is, and his name is Almighty JYBL something, something, something. So it's really crazy. I don't know whether it's crazy or exciting. For some people, it's crazy. For some people, it's exciting.
And I think it's because of their age difference. So how old is Blac Chyna and how old is
29.
So
Blac
Blac
Chyna
Chyna is 29 years old.
And he's 19.
And
the
he's
little-
19. She's going to be
The little
30.
brat.
19.
The little brat.
What do you mean 19 years
Not a
old?
brat.
I think this is more of a crazy story. Yes, when it first came out, we was like, what is going on? You just left Rap Kardashian. You know, you had a beautiful baby dream. Why won't you focus on that? Why would you get another baby on top of a baby?
baby.
But this is, like I said, this is more a crazy story, but it's more exciting for me because every morning when I wake up, I want to refresh my page. I go on her page. I go on, yes, because I want to know what's going on. Where are they going? Are they going to Toys R Us or they're going to babies? Where are they going to Chuck E. Cheese? Where are they going? Disney
Because
World?
He can't even be in the club. He's not allowed in the
that's
club.
what I'm saying.
He's not
In the
21.
club.
No.
The thing is, that I want to like Blac Chyna, but she keeps.
She makes it hard.
She makes it so hard. It's like, I mean, the sex tapes, it's too.
whack ones?
Yeah,
much.
it's just too much, and it's also a thing where it's like, I feel like he's embarrassing her. Like it's just all. He did some interview where he came on. He was just like, yeah, man, I mean, if I was gonna get, Blac Chyna pregnant on me, I could do that.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because honestly, I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem of her dating a 19-year-old. If you're going to date a 19-year-old, there has to be some kind of maturity in it.
Maybe the maturity is below the belt.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe because
you
guys are so silly. No, maybe because when I see him talk, I'm like, what could you possibly see in this guy?
I think it's an embarrassment to the 19-year-old.
Recently, he was on live. He went live on Instagram showing off his money, and it was all $20 bills, and he was flushing the money. It was like, where is your head right now? And do you want to deal with this? I don't understand
this.
This
the
is
road.
crazy.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let's bring it back to Africa. If it's my people, they say that she's sucking his blood because that's
vampire moves.
Thank you. She wants to suck his youth because I see no understand. I don't understand. It doesn't connect. It's only the African way. Obviously, she wants to suck his youth.
It's either that
and
or
what
she
is
needs help.
he sucking?
Maybe
At this age, you need powder. The milk is dried up, probably.
Her baby ain't that old. It might make sense.
Speaking of baby, something also went viral. She was trying to have a fight on the road with somebody was trying to touch her baby.
In Disney World.
In Disney World, right?
It was the Six Flags.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Ever since she got with this guy,
her mentality
level just dropped. Just like
maybe
her ability
that
is dropping too. Don't open your mouth. It's just the truth, baby.
Or maybe
just speaking
that's
the
where
truth.
her mind has always been. I think maybe finally she's settling. Do you understand? Like she's like, why have I been trying so hard? This is where I'm at. This is my level, and I'm just going to stay in my lane.
I think she just needs a man that she can control or something like that. Because this boy, she's under control. And then for the boy, it's possible they're doing it for him to also get money.
Blac Chyna?
Because nobody knew about him before.
Well, now we do. But these were all some great, exciting, and crazy things that happened so far in 2018. Let us know what has been some of the craziest things that have been happening in the blogs. Let us know in the comments. Chime in.
Give us that tea.
But this was great, Bridget. You did an awesome job. We love you for coming here. Please keep coming. The doors are always open. Okay.
I love y'all. Thanks for having me.
We love you guys for watching. If there's any other countdowns that you want us to do, make sure to comment below and let us know as well. Okay. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. And until next time, this is Mina TV. You are watching the ABS show. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.